how well is the Tesla stock performing right now. In your opinion, see why. The Tesla whale is calling for a stock buyback following a sharp decline in share price in this video. Are you aware that this year alone, the company stock has dropped by over 30? Additionally, Tesla bull Leo Kogan tweeted that the business ought to make an announcement right away regarding its intention to repurchase $5 billion worth of Tesla shares this year and $10 billion next year to Martin Vaiesha, Senior Director of Investor Relations at Tesla. Stay tuned until the very end of the movie to learn more about this subject, as it will be covered in greater detail. An overview of Tesla will be given before we move forward. Tesla's CEO is Elon Musk. Musk made a sizable first investment the year the company was founded. Under his direction, the business has expanded from a financially struggling startup to a sizable car maker that leads the world in electric car sales. Prior to his retirement in 2018, as part of the SEC settlement, he was the chairman of the corporation. In October 2008, Musk assumed the role of CEO. As of Q&W1 2022, Tesla had around 1.13 billion outstanding shares. Tesla is a very Kiowa-like company, but its stock is not considered blue chip. A corporation has a proven track record of profitability and success in its industry when it is awarded the blue chip classification. Tesla's inconsistent track record of profitability prevents it from holding the title. Early in January 2021, Tesla shares broke 800, creating a record 52-week high. The 52-week low came in at $70.10. The company posted earnings of $1.1 billion in the second quarter of 2021, marking yet another significant accomplishment. Sales of regulatory credits accounted for little over a third of Tesla's income, $354 million, making it the company's first time ever to make more money from the sale of vehicles and energy storage devices. Most people often inquire as to whether Tesla has ever divided its shares.
Yes.
There's previously been a split in Tesla stock. On August 30, 2020, a 5-for-1 split of common shares was executed. As previously announced, the company plans to ask shareholders for permission to increase the number of authorized shares in order to carry out another stock split. No deadline or ratio has been determined, and a tweet sent to Tesla's Senior Director of Investor Relations, a bullish Tesla shareholder, declared that the company ought to declare its intention to repurchase $5 billion worth of Tesla shares this year and $10 billion next year. Tesla shares ended Wednesday's trading session down more than 6 amid an overall market slump. The corporation's shares has dropped more than 30% this year. An approach used by businesses to try and give money back to shareholders is called a stock buyback. This happens when a publicly traded company buys its own stock on the open market with cash. The corporation will be able to raise earnings per share as a result. If all else is equal, a larger portion of the earnings is represented by the same earnings per share divided into fewer slices. Buybacks raise the potential upside of the stock for shareholders who wish to hang on to their ownership by lowering the number of shares. As the company's share prices continue to decline, billionaire Leo Kogan, who asserts to be the third largest holder in Tesla stock, is urging the automaker to declare a $15 stock buyback. Kogan is the chairman and co-founder of Shanghai International and its supplier with over 20,000 clients, including AT and Boeing, with sales of $11.1 billion. He calls himself an ardent follower of Tesla CEO Musk and holds the third largest interest as an individual in the company that produces electric cars. In an effort to help the corporation reverse its fall on Wall Street, he is requesting that it buy back $15 billion worth of stock. In a tweet addressed to Tesla's Senior Director of Investor Relations, Kogan stated that the business needs to make the announcement right away that it intends to repurchase $5 billion worth of Tesla stock this year and $10 billion worth next year. Kogan mentioned Tesla's stock repurchase initiative in his remarks. Additionally, he said that Tesla must utilize its free cash flow to finance the buyback. The company's present $18 billion cash reserve shouldn't be harmed by this. After taking into consideration the cost of capital expenditures, Kogan added in a follow-up tweet that Tesla's free cash flow for the first 3 months of the year came to a total of $2.2 billion. He predicted that will increase to $8 billion this year and $17 billion the following year. Furthermore, he anticipates that it will hit those numbers this year, claiming in a different tweet that Tesla is able to invest in new factories, fully autonomous driving, and its Optimus bot, in addition to buying back its discounted stocks. When CNBC contacted Tesla for comment, the business did not respond right way. Tesla shares ended Wednesday's trading session down more than six amid a broader market fall. The corporation's shares has dropped more than 30% this year. Tesla's were suffered a little decline in early Thursday morning trade. A company that has issued stock may elect to buy back those shares. Move known as a buyback. During a buyback, the issuing business returns to shareholders the portion of its ownership that was previously divided between public and private investors, paying them the market value per share. This brings back the part of its ownership that was previously divided between public and private investors. When a company buys back its own stock, sometimes referred to as a share buyback, it might choose to buy the shares from its shareholders directly or on the open market. Due to the significant cost involved, buybacks of existing shares have replaced dividend payments as the most common way for businesses to return capital to their shareholders in recent years. Even though smaller businesses have the opportunity to do so, blue chip enterprises are much more likely to decide to exercise buybacks. Cash buyback is a tactic used by businesses to attempt to reimburse shareholders. It happens when a publicly traded company utilizes cash to purchase its own shares on the open market. In 2021, the total amount spent on buybacks hit a record high of $850 billion. Over the year, Apple repurchased a higher proportion of its own shares than any other publicly traded company. Meta came in third and Alphabet came in second. Alphabet announced a further repurchase of $70 billion last month. Forbes article from October claims that Kogan placed a large wager on Tesla at the beginning of the coronavirus outbreak. According to the article, he made billions of dollars by taking a long position in the maker of electric cars. Before investing his whole fortune in Tesla, Kogan reportedly liquidated all of his holdings in other companies such as Baidu, NVIDIA, China Mobile, and Neo. According to a quote, Kogan said, "I considered myself to be Elon's fanboy." He went on, "I would say he's the only person I really respect on earth, a Musk, who, according to a paper, is the richest person in the world, revealed on Tuesday that he has postponed his attempt to buy Twitter in order to gather more details about the quantity of spam and fraudulent accounts that are active on the social media platform." On Tuesday, analyst Jeffrey said that it seems like Musk is trying to lower the price in reaction to the market's recent sell-off. Equity analysts Brent Phil and James Heaney asserted in a research report that Elon Musk appears to be attempting to negotiate a lower bid price based on his previous remarks. This was an allusion to what Musk had tweeted. "We think Musk is paying less than 54.20 a share because he is using his inquiry into the proportion of phony to accounts as a justification. As the NASDAQ composite has really declined 25 ITWIA to date, Elon Musk understands he must have overpaid for the asset." In regards to the remarks, he reached out to Tesla, but they did not respond. Wedbush analyst and Tesla bull Dan Ives stated on CNBC on Wednesday that Elon Musk's desire to buy Twitter placed a significant burden on the company's stock price. Ives, who asserts to have followed Musk for decades, said that Musk had recently sustained a black eye. "I've said that, in my opinion, the way he's handled this has been unacceptable and that his actions have somewhat damaged Tesla's stock." Please visit our channel and hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Also, click subscribe and activate the notification bell to stay up to current on Tesla stock news.